Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the surface of Arrakis where we are locked as ever in life or death struggle with House Corino. And we are going to crush them a little bit. We're going to crush them a little bit on this map. So all we got to do is free 5 villages and then eliminate the hero that emerges when we do so. We've seen this before, it's all very familiar. And this time we have crazy infinite robot spiders, which I don't think we did last time. So this should be easy. Also, we need to gift water to the Fremen sometime before we finish the map. Hopefully right before we finish the map. And we started with the knowledge of Simdad, which is, giving us knowledge for water. Pretty handy trade early on. Let's go get... Wow, okay, hold on. Let's go get ourselves a village. So this is another one of those no spice maps. We're just gonna pick a direction and go that way. Honestly, I don't think I'm even going to include the free warriors that we were given in our initial military force here, just because I don't want to risk them taking a bunch of damage and stuff. We can clean things up with our hero and whatnot.
Arrakis is our home. Yes, Liet.
You guys are a separate group, and you can back the fuck up.
Anything for you,
So,
Baron.
we have a different hero this time, Yakin. He has the resilience skill that refills all of his lost armor. Not as good as the combat drug skill that we had on the other hero, but I never remembered to use that anyway, so I guess it's not a big deal either way. I honestly probably want to save this until we can pick it up with agents for the intel. Okay. So we are selling our manpower this time. I think for right now, I want to just keep it all. We don't really need the income. This is going to be a very, very military mission. But let's get Instill Fear up before we start doing military stuff.
We're here for you.
What's the story with Alberia? Who knows?
Listening.
You also auto recon. Go find me something.
Baron.
We do need to find Corino also. That's a concern, I guess, early on. So this region doesn't really seem to have very much going for it. We could trade some early stuff for authority, but honestly, I don't know if we need it. This mission has that authority modifier, doesn't it? So, okay.
We will submit.
That's a good one to go get next. It may be the case that we can keep up with our authority needs without doing that and just dismantle it for the plasteel, or plascrete rather.
Yes, as fast as we can.
All right. Don't need everybody. Okay, this region's very rocky. We don't have much in the way of wind around here. A useful wind, anyway. Oh, I could probably turn up the base run speed here. We're going to be trying to burn through this mission just as quickly as possible. Okay, we do have a Moondew Veil over there. That's something that's handy. Get ourselves some intel.
Live to serve.
You go help with that. We should definitely have more choppers. Also, since we started with the started with the armory open, may as well get the juice on our troopers. Yeah, we may as well go grab the Moondew Veil, right? Also, I should remember to actually build buildings. Let's get a processing plant going. Not that we are desperate for money or anything. Alright, definitely need agent assigned to Arrakis business so that we can start pulling this stuff. And I'm just going to go ahead and prep combat drugs as soon as we are able. I think that's probably pretty uncontroversial.
We're here for you.
Alright, what is this? Is it interesting? I mean, let's go grab this real quick. Obviously, we can get a plascrete factory going here and
Yes.
some basic militia. Bonus economy building resource production is cool. Okay, another rare elements area. That's interesting. Got here a downed ornithopter.
Our lives
Wow.
belong to you.
One of my troopers actually got really close to death there. Would you,
My lord.
perhaps back up and not get
You
murked?
wish, master. On the move.
Not that I'm desperate for the manpower or anything, but that's very annoying when my units die.
Ready.
All right. Usually 3 ornithopters on recon is enough to get us new information as quickly as we need it, or at least, you know, in the neighborhood of. I think this ornithopter came up from the south. Okay. This on this mission, we do not have any particular need to keep our hegemony low, so let's just do military stuff. Woo! I guess leveling up our units as quickly as possible is good. Yeah. Bonus XP as early as possible. Alright, so what do we have here? Bonus research hub production. I can be into that. Alright, is there anything else interesting occurring around here? Ooh, we see that spaceship crash. That's interesting. Really curious what's going on in this region. Honestly, this region having 5 wind is probably a good enough reason to take it. Ah, this'll work.
Of your might.
I think Corino is south, so we expand south. Or is this actually... Is this the edge of the map? This is the edge of the map. Never mind. They are not south. Perhaps they are west.
What do you need? One of us will die.
There we go. Life's a lot easier when you don't let their shooters just attack any target they feel like attacking.
What does Liet command?
Have one of y'all go check out that siege. You can get on the chome so that we can buy our combat drugs. I feel like we're making it happen pretty quickly. I also feel like we probably are going to have to trade Plascrete for ruins, but also I think it's very easy to do so here, or for authority, because we picked up 2 Plascrete regions so quickly. Seems very, very simple. All right, new development research. We're probably really people are stealing my points of interest. That shit's very frustrating. Yeah, just military stuff, right? We're gonna need it.
Arrakis is our home.
Somebody was able to steal this point from me without having any warriors in the region. That's interesting. Or without having any units in the region. That suggests that they are really, they're adjacent to us, but we don't have a player's border overlapping with us. Unless it was a stealthed unit, I guess. Plascrete, please. This is something we can just have a unit grab.
Anything for you, Baron. We'll do that.
Alright, I need
Listening.
ornithopters over here.
Order.
This is the direction I am most concerned about information from. Yep, no, there's Corino right there. So if you can't see the region, you don't even see the color of the border up against yours. That's interesting. All right, let's take this, get you back into safety. Get an agent on that. And I mean, obviously, we're just going to have to take this as soon as it's available to do so. The good news is we can, right in this village, build a very helpful missile battery. Manpower costs down. I guess this, like, the only thing that would possibly matter to us is a raise in our authority, right? All right, 30% authority production, very welcome. Okay, we're still not at Chome level 1. We're getting there.
We live to serve.
That'll help us defend Runta once it, you know, comes over to its rightful owners.
What do you need?
So what would it cost for us to take that? Fully within reach. Fully within reach. Well, we're only allowed to hire mercenaries, but we have an awful lot of money. We can hire a whole bunch of mercenaries. We just have no idea exactly what else they'll respond with when we go for it. It'd be really sick to have some combat drugs available. Doesn't seem like we should need anything else, really. Ooh, a well of riches. Yeah, very useful. Very useful indeed. So with the combat drugs and the missile battery up, this should be no problem. We'll hire a couple of mercenary shooters on and we'll get the thing done. Okay, so recruitment initiative is finished. Mostly we're getting just down to adrenaline addiction, right? It's the only thing we super care about here. Yeah.
Yes, we're listening. What do
That's
you
probably
need?
overkill.
We're here. Yes.
Okay. Gathering an executioner by taking down a couple of villages seems extremely valuable.
What do you need? Yes.
And combat drugs, which means combat spiders for everyone.
We're here for you. Ready for
Is it massive overkill? I mean, what other kind of kill would you recommend I use? More combat drugs. This is mine. Probably just put the new agent on Arrakis, right? I think we don't move until we finish the liberation, but then we're going to do a bunch of harassment for sure. Okay, openly hostile siege over here might be a good opportunity to actually flex our raiding muscles. So we still have never raided a siege before, but it feels like the kind of thing we should do. So this is another one I would actually like to take if we could. Let's get building, because I would love that power bonus. What have they got here? Ooh. Plus armor to all units and structures. You know, the,
what do you need?
the shooters can probably hold this down. Maybe I should be working a liberation or something. Well, I kind of just want to take over that one next, though. You know what? Let's stick together here. Stay in one piece. We'll put down another gun, and then the combined militias and missile turrets can keep these ones safe while we work on the next thing. We don't have to be in such a hurry, especially since we don't yet have enough water to be able to make the water trade. Speaking of, in places where I don't really know what else to do yet, probably any place where there's more than 2 wind, it's worth building dew collectors because we are going to need water. Yeah, we are in just like a remarkably low wind area, though. Okay. So let's get rid of these illegal buildings. Replace one of them with a missile battery. Let people heal up a little bit. Four wind. It's incredible. Well, I don't think that's very smart. You don't want to do that.
We're here for you. We will do it for you.
Knock them out fast. We got things to do. Okay.
Them all. We're ready, Baron.
Let's get on it, friends. I should probably actually build the militia over here.
My lord knows I'm devoted to his safety.
And, of course, combat drugs. Because why wouldn't you combat drugs? A trade request for the Fremen. Well, they will give us a lot of money for other things. You know, the one thing I do not need is a lot of money. House Corino has detected our combat drugs. Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
Baron.
Take it. It's mine. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just go rock this place real quick. Because this will give us the last 2 militia that we need to hire the executioner on.
A strategic move. We're here for you.
Alright, cool.
Anything for you, Baron.
Come join us. And we're just going to very quickly get... yeah, a command post, I guess. Lower the Solari cost of our army. We can transfer some manpower to Sail here. Wow, 1 point of manpower for 15 Solari. That's crazy. What a bonus. Okay, this is under control. It's already got the fuel cell building in place. It's already got a water, or a dew collector. It's just pretty good news all around. And we're already at 82 authority again. It does seem like maybe they're not going to put up much of a fight on this one. None of this stuff matters very much. I'll vote all of our votes for us here, but I'm not going to spend any influence on any of this because I don't think it matters. All right. Got some rebellions. Go fix it.
Liet? What does Liet command?
Oh, right. They're level 1s. They don't regenerate health because of our,
We're here for
what do you call it? Because of our choice of advisors. Well, because of the advisors that were forced upon us, basically. Okay, so they have something of a military going. We could probably build an airfield out here. I guess the Spacing Guild is next, or the Landsrad. Wait, was it the Landsrad has... Well, what am I talking about? We don't need defense breaches. We just need to commit a lot of murders. And in that sense, I guess the Spacing Guild's more helpful. We could get an idea what's going on with Corino. Yeah, you know what? Work on this. Okay, so let's demolish the illegal buildings. Place one of them with an airfield.
My Lord Baron.
We'll build a nice defensive turret shortly after.
What do you need?
Okay. That should put us in very good position. Now it's just a matter of getting our water supplies up to the point where we can do the water trade and of we can grab this on the way past. And of getting just a couple more murders, basically. Just a couple more villages freed. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Like, we have 3 pretty obvious ones right here. Although, I guess, actually, never mind. That's an Imperial base guarding Tabmara. But, like, Samara we can probably get. We can range up here. Like, obviously, I'd prefer not to be liberating under the cannons. But Gunram should be very easy to get. Samara might be out of range of their guns. Might not. Tabalmara definitely will be. Yeah, we can manage this. Alright, that finished building. Then, once we're done with that, I guess it's like, get me a recycling vat. I'm going to need one of those. Yeah, we're still, like, operating above replacement on manpower.
What do you need?
Okay, this is the new group one, including the other executioner. And the only other thing we need to worry about is running out of money so that we can't hire more mercenaries. So there's not much reason not to push. Like, this is solidified, right? Well, I guess it doesn't have a gun. If we want it to provide enough time for us to get over here to fight, probably we need it to also have a gun.
For you, Baron.
Okay. And also I gotta remember to keep setting up those combat drug operations. Siege incentives are of very little value to us. Now it's just like villages producing resources. That's worth something. Get some extra knowledge from lay of the land. Successful pillage resupplies the units in the circle. That's certainly not bad. Let's get advanced engineering into like geothermal condensers and stuff. We're gonna be okay on water real soon here, but we could be okayer. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 5 ranged units and 2 melee units outside of the 3 here. I do not feel like this is a force that I want to use to take on their whole army. I think we are going to hire in some more shooters. How much are they? Like 500 each? Yeah, that's not so bad. All right. Let's go murk some more villages. We should be able to push for that water gift basically any time now.
For you. We're ready, Baron.
A whole lot of you. Murder. Oh, okay. Their whole army is moving in this direction.
We will do it for
What
you.
an inconvenient moment for them to be doing that. Oh, I think they're attacking the siege.
We'll do
That would actually be really nice. Yeah. Okay.
to please you.
This is our moment. Friends, get in there.
That.
Okay, the units are separating more than I might like. But basically, jump them
Of your might.
and hit them with the combat drugs. New spider units, go find somebody to eat.
What do you need? We're here for you. What do you need? We won't fail.
Try to micro my guns out of contact with the enemies here.
Anything for you.
There we go. We just crushed both forces. Pillage a siege just because we've never done it before. And wow, the rewards are very significant.
At your service, as long as you pay.
And it's cheap to do it. It only costs us like half a day.
We will do it for you.
We managed to get some spice on a map that doesn't even have spice. How about that? Alright, do I want to take this one? I don't think so. I think a liberation here is sufficient. I don't want to be responsible for this. Construction is possible back home. Let's get this thing going. Get that economic bonus. And I'm feeling pretty strong right now, if I'm honest. We are killing it on money. The reward for pillaging a siege is bananas. What a good outcome. Yeah, Corino wants a truce. I bet you do. I also would be asking for that in your position. Alright, so we have some pretty decent coverage here. I am thinking we could fall back and grab Einma real quick just to reinforce Bertar, because that would let us build another missile battery like right there. But that's more funny than necessary, I think.
What do you need?
Did we lose a trooper? I think I had two. Yeah, I think I might have lost a body in that fight, just taking on a little bit more than I needed to. But it was such a good moment to wipe them all out. And it's fine. We'll make it up through a combination of hiring practices and so many combat drugs. You have no idea. So it does kind of look like all three of these would be within range of the Imperial base. But yeah, here we can knock out these two. We can knock out these two back to back even. Just finish the game right there. Can this city have... No, it cannot. I was kind of hoping there would be another building slot available there so that we could also build a water collector. Alright, what's up, Landsrad Council? Well, I tell you, I don't care about any of this shit. If this passes, everybody gets rebellioned. I mean, the rebellions don't really affect me very much. We're definitely down to deal with them. I don't know. I like money. But I don't think any of this is important enough to spend influence on. Hey, wow. That's cool. That's just a lot of minor house votes. Cool.
We're here for you.
Alright, come on.
A strategic move. On our way.
Back home, friends. I suppose I could set up an infiltration cell. We do love bonus damage. Alright, go ahead. Have my agents earn the trust of another body or two here. May as well, right? Okay. The advanced outpost has some stuff going on. Faster regeneration is probably not even a thing we'll ever notice. Yeah, we can come over here and take over at Simdad, I guess. And then we at least be able to use that as a place to heal up to before the attack on Holram. That probably makes sense. I think... Honestly, now that we've healed up again, I don't know that we need to wait anymore.
We're here.
Like, let's
What do
just
you need?
grab all of our units and get on the march.
Let's go.
I'm not going to apply a lot of technique here. I think we're just going to run at them. Spiders, quickly, get out of there. Set up another infiltration cell.
Baron,
And here's all the units
for you.
that are attack moving in this direction. Yeah, they're gonna get seen through a little bit. It's gonna happen.
They will submit.
Okay. Not applying a lot of technique here. Just go, go, go.
Yes.
Right, you can come and help us out.
On it.
And as always, combat drugs for everyone. Especially those of you who don't want them. Alright. Get this rolling, and then let's definitely have all of our shooting units just chase their shooting units across the map.
We'll get them. Forward. Yes. We won't fail.
I mean, we may as well just start shooting at the village.
We're ready, Baron. Kill them all.
Okay. Just gotta remember to make sure that we do, in fact, get the water treaty assigned. I think this one will just liberate. This one's no good. This one's becoming mine for some reason.
We're here for you.
Probably get those combat drugs back together. And I really do want to wait until we're like right on the edge of victory to make the deal with the Fremen, just so that they don't go doing that cancel thing on us. Oh, we're stockpiled. Okay, so yeah, it's automatically selling the whole batch. Sure, insulated valley, that'll get us even more water. We don't have the ability to make the other red thing. We do this, I guess. Yep, and they're just gonna watch me do this. They have military units, but if they run them up here, they know what's gonna happen. And what's gonna happen is combat drugs. Just some spiders to add to the army. No big deal, no reason to be concerned. It's just a bunch of huge robot spiders full of drugs. And analysis or whatever, but mostly drugs. Yeah, none of this other stuff really matters except as a way to produce drugs. Or to produce spiders. So I guess we'll put together a probe thing. We just drop a probe on a region. Okay. Cut these. And that, I guess. You know, a military factory is probably pretty worth having, but actually probably not here. Yeah, I should have had some village somewhere building a military factory by now. Probably like Talmor. Or we have a place where buildings are cheap somewhere around here, don't we? Yes. There we go. No reason not to have a military factory.
Listening.
Anything for you, Baron.
Okay. So when this pops, I believe the Corino hero is going to spawn and come flying at us in a rage.
As you order.
Sabotage. Isn't that a bit unbecoming of a house as decent as yours? The Emperor will be somewhat displeased to see that you underestimate him in this way.
He's very strange.
I hope the Imperial Welcoming Committee gives you a preview of the retaliation.
What a weird way of talking. I wonder if this character is, if this is some stuff that's from the books that I'm not right. Obviously, I don't know the name of that character. I'm not going to bother with the Laptopter. The mission's basically done. But we probably should, at this point, see about making this happen. You want truce along with it? We can do that. We truce you. Can you give me some intel? How's this? Okay, cool. So, the water bond is fremented, and now we just gotta keep it that way. And I know we're building an airfield here, but it's gonna be a minute, and I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, I was thinking he's probably gonna attack, right?
Do as you order.
Let's maybe just hire on a bunch more guns.
At your service, as long as you pay.
And get ready to do some murders. I guess we can hire like a lot of guns is the thing.
Yes, we're here.
They're only 2 command points each.
As long as you pay.
And then, yeah. May as well have another operation to drop for more spiders, right?
How is Arrakis treating you?
They want everything else too. You know what? I'm into it. We are the best of friends, are we not?
Anything for you, Baron.
Murder!
We will do it for you.
No thinking, no strategy, just murder! Everybody focused solely on their hero. I'm sure this is going to go swimmingly. Also, I'm going to build a research center while we're doing this, just to show how concerned I am not. All right, the Landsride Council is just annoying us. Uh, condemn forcefully. Wow. We really did need to go at that pretty hard. The AI loves labor rights, which I guess is very rad of it in a real world sense, but also is kind of a problem for me a lot of the time in game. Spawn me some explosive spiders. Yeah, boom. Combat trucks for everybody. Kill him. Ignore all other concerns and shoot that one man. He tried to run away. It did not work.
A most definitive victory. No one crushes their enemies like you do.
Making me think you're about to burst into song there, Peter. Yeah, that was like pretty definitive. I feel definitive about it. The mission type's way better and more fun to play when you don't have the secondary objective attached to it that we had last time. Okay, so I think wordy diplomats and attentive ears are sort of like equally fine as far as bonuses here go. Sure. No, let's take attentive ears. All right, and that has pushed us across another level of Fremen standing, which rules. We are now starting the game with infiltrators and all of the spice field positions. Pressure climbs quickly. We are very close to owning this number of territories, but I don't know, like, as we own more and more territories, the pressure goes up faster and faster, right? How do I lower the pressure? Because otherwise we're going to have to figure out another objective here, like with a real quickness. Okay, the bonus is from agents assigned to factions, not from infiltration cells. The infiltration cells are still valuable, but only in the sense that they give you the ability to apply more agents. Okay. So, what's going on over here? I guess we can get 5% pressure regression from a lot of mission types, and I haven't been taking that. We're only allowed to engage in a couple of missions against Corino. Like, what I really want to do is wipe out one of these other players, right? It would make it unnecessary for us to ally with the Fremen. But, like, all the progress we put in doing that still is worthwhile, because, like, knowing where all the spice fields are at the beginning of the fight, at the beginning of each mission, is going to make it so much easier to make money. Let's see, we could do this. Eliminate House Ekaz, get ourselves some more Fremen relationship. And I mean, this is putting pressure on Ekaz, right? Corino is sort of like expanding around us in a way that's going to make it like really annoying to actually kill them, I think. But I am very concerned that we are going to we're going to lose before we are even given the chance to win, because I don't know how many missions you have to carry out against somebody to get to the point where you're allowed to defeat them. Just complete missions in Ikazi territories until you can take Heart of the Forest. I mean, all right, let's try it. So, eliminate them within a certain amount of time. Major gruesome fight. This is going to be very much just go to their base and blow it up. We'll only have to blow up one base this time, so that should keep things pretty quick. Yeah, I'm comfortable with this. So there's no spice on this map. We have plus 10 command points, lowered military unit upkeep. We are selling fuel cells to the Chom. So of course, the moment we get instant knowledge of all the spice fields, spice is just gone. There's no spice on the planet anymore. Whatever, it's fine. We'll figure it out. So, does the new bonuses for our relationship level just stack on top of the old
Seeing
bonuses?
anyone but a Harkonnen
Indeed.
mining the sands of Arrakis is sheer torture, Baron. Their profits are so meager compared to what you could extract. Someone must put an end to this needless waste.
All right, over here we have our first siege. Water for Plascrete. I mean, this is pretty much just for relationship level. It's not even a good... Yeah, well, whatever. So, we do in fact get the 2 warriors and the 4 infiltrators. And that's pretty cool. I don't think these units are great in a general sense, and I do think that we are going to... they're irreplaceable, right? So we're going to keep them out of combat for the beginning of the game, but we will use them in the final push and just be 6 real units over our command point capacity. That should help, I would think, a little bit with the murder. Let's get a little bit of a foothold established here before we end the episode.
Yes.
Alright, we just want the troopers.
Blood will flow.
I should probably train more troopers. Okay, Lance Red standing is interesting. I think we're probably going to let that get taken by an agent. Alright, please focus on the same target. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay. No resources or anything yet.
Yes, master. One of us.
And, you know, one thing that's interesting is how bad the exchange rate is here. Chome for Solari, or fuel cells for Solari. Especially considering how good of an exchange rate we were getting last mission. Okay, Mimwan's got to be next.
Our lives belong to you.
So we have kind of the same setup here as always, I think. This is again going to be like a highly military mission. We want to get this stuff going so we can get our resources up early. I want to... Right, we don't have agents yet.
What do you need?
Just need you to heal up really quickly and then we are back at it. Our manpower income is plus 10,
What do you need?
which is like fine.
Yes, master.
And the fact that we're not going to have to fill harvesters is going to make it a little bit easier, but we are also just a little bit behind militia recruitment rate here.
Our lives belong to you.
Anything interesting up there? Well, we'll know where all the sieges are pretty quickly once we have Arrakis agents. But yeah, we definitely need to build some recruitment offices here. So, agent recruitment speed up. 10 Solari when this village has at least 1 building of each type. Okay. Well of Riches. That agent recruitment speed bonus coming in handy already. Get me siege locations. First and foremost. Also, I'm going to go ahead and just apply the red fluid right away. So here we for sure want the fuel cells. I guess the thing with the exchange rate here is that you're not actually losing anything when you're trading off fuel cells. So it's just like the amount that you have devoted to this is free money. Maybe that's why it's got such a different rate than the other things that we can sell. I mean, do I want this to be the next place I grab? Well, we have rare elements here. We should probably grab that. Okay, bonus production per military building is cool. Get this place nice and developed. All right, our next major concern is I'm not doing a good job of staying on top of my information game. The next major thing we need to do is figure out where the hell Ikaz is, because we do not have a lot of time to get this mission accomplished.
We live to
Be
serve.
pretty efficient about it.
What
I
do you
think on this map we want somebody to grab this. It's 2,500 hegemony already, so you gotta be a little careful. Okay, we want to build a data center here. I guess that's probably fine. Yeah, this region just wants to keep military buildings. Let's do manpower again. We're actually really feeling the lack of manpower this mission. Probably just want to get, like, obviously we're going to want all the stuff we usually want, but
Listening.
Master?
right now let's focus on authority.
We live to serve.
Or sorry, not stockpile. There we go. Sell everything to the market.
What do you need?
And we probably want to make sure we are just grabbing every fuel cell region the very instant that we can. Okay, a fully hostile siege. That's fine. We know how to deal with those.
Blood will flow.
Let's go earn a little bit of manpower here. Actually, do we have that technology finished yet? We do not.
Our lives belong to you.
That guy probably doesn't count as a militia or a rebel anyway.
We live to serve.
Yeah, I mean, I'll build a data center here. I think that's reasonable. We're short on water already.
On the move. What do you need?
Absolutely not. Get out of here. This is mine. Okay, so they're real close. If we want Agumon, we basically got to go grab it now. Well, I think I do. This one, we definitely don't want the hegemony. I doubt the AI is going to stick it with us, though. I don't think they have the wherewithal to know that that's a thing that would be bad for us. Just vote for myself, but not very hard. Okay, cool. We voted to preserve our influence, and it worked out. It's a two-wind region, of course it is. The hell do you think you're doing in my territory?
You will have it.
Also you, while we're on the subject. Do we want the plus 20% manpower production like right away? I kind of think so, actually. Yeah, running low on supplies. We gotta get this village into siege mode ASAP.
As you wish.
Okay, good. We can live off of what we are looting here until Hi.
Our lives belong to you.
Okay. We don't have to let him have this. And these units do heal now, which is nice. I don't have any interest in that deal. There it is. Okay. So yeah, that's just the scavenger. I know about that. We're good. Do I want to throw a bunch of resources at building this up right away? I think I do. I think I probably want to do it approximately the way I was doing it last time. This time, maybe focus on the manpower production earlier. Because, like, we're still not even fully militia'd up.
We are listening.
Alright. You did a good enough job. Go back home. Oh, this region sure would be nice to have. Okay, we'll build that up. This region gets bonus processing plant functionality. Hell yeah. And also better recruitment offices.
Master,
I think we're probably at the point where we're okay on manpower income at this point.
as you wish, Master.
I mean, I say that, but I can't even fill out my my whole territory with militia, so maybe I'm wrong. Trade a bunch of Solari for authority. I don't know if I do want to do that. We are not the richest we've ever been. We are building a new processing plant. We also do want to be a little bit careful on our expansion, word I wanted, because we do have that soft hegemony cap for the Fremen relationship. So I guess we don't need the authority that badly. What would it cost to, like, just take this village over? 95? It would be nice to have. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do it. We don't have to keep expanding, but I think we should expand at least this one more time.
What do you need?
That said, probably gonna need some help if we want to do this. Let's get you on Chelm.
We live to serve.
Listen to the sand.
Liet,
Do I want to bring forth the others?
lives belong to you.
Let's bring them up. It's not going to be my initial plan. Let's see if we can take it without the help of the Fremen units.
Die.
And if not, then we'll call them in. We will start here. Let's get rid of their actual military unit in the area.
You will have it. We live to serve.
Okay, easy enough. And we still got backup in case they want to get a little touchy about it. And then, honestly, we don't have to build that many more units before we could raid the siege. And I think raiding that siege has a lot of value for us. If we get anywhere near what we got out of the last one out of it, then it's going to be it's going to give us a big boost in building resources at a time when we could really use those. Yeah, and it seems like Blue is content to just let us have this. Much appreciated. So... Since I'm thinking about this, we could grab Savage Cleansing. The thing is, we don't need... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just get back on military stuff here. We're going to need all of the military stuff this game. But I am going to try to, like, stay pretty tightly focused here. Speaking of which, okay, we're not quite at the level where we can start up a combat drugs operation, but as soon as we can, obviously we want to. The bonus command points from this are going to be a lot more meaningful on this mission. And the Solari upkeep reduction of the army, actually, as well. A little bit of armor shredding will be nice to have.
Our lives belong to you. As you wish, Master. Yes, Master. Master? We live to serve. Our lives belong to you.
Alright, they are getting a little contesty, a little bit frustrated with us, clearly.
How can I help?
Breaks current sieges. Yeah, let's maybe... Listen, I'm into a truce in just like a couple of minutes here.
We'll run there. To the slaughter. Yes, we live to serve.
Come on.
As we can.
Just flip, damn it. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. This is really built up. Okay, well, actually, I think I'm going to keep all of this stuff. Bonus intel production if you have at least one building of each type. 50% of the building's plascrete production is Solari. Obviously, I would like to build defensive structures here, too. But I suppose it's not, like, immediately necessary. I do kind of want to do it immediately, though.
Master? As fast as we can.
Swift as the wind. Listening.
Okay, we're healing up. If they're going to take this from us, they kind of got to do it now, right? The more opportunity they give me to get set up, the worse it's going to be. We build a missile battery here and a missile battery there. We put them like right between the cities, and that's pretty much it for their chances of pushing this without a massive force.
We hold instruments of doom.
Just like a little too excited about it, you know?
Our
Yeah,
lives
go ahead.
belong to you.
Go ahead and try to take it. In fact, you are not trying to take it. I don't know what you're doing. A lot of money for not a lot of other stuff. The intel is a little harsh, but we have good intel sources. We have a data center up and everything already. I'll take that.
What's our next step?
I wonder if that's what they're headed for. What's the interact time on it? Immediate. Okay.
We're moving. Nothing will stand in our way. One step closer to target.
I'm hoping all I have to do is engage with them to get them to panic and break off. Also, let's get this established. Can I get it in a position where it gives us... We can't really get any cover of Egmont at all. But this'll work. That'll be okay. And then we're going to need 250 to get the other one going. Okay. You can start work on the Landstrad because we are going to need that. Let's get those combat drugs brewing.
We're Arrakis claws.
We're on military development for quite some time here, so I would really like this to happen. Massive, massive approval. Also, we got truced by everybody. I mean, okay. It's actually fine right now. That's totally fine.
The sand muffles our steps.
Okay.
We hold instruments of doom.
What do you need?
All right, so we got ourselves a more
Wish, Master.
an expanded force here. Let's back up and figure out what we want to do with them.
As fast as we can.
The Fremen units will handle this rebellion. And I know that we're truced right now, but I don't trust that in the long term, obviously. Okay, so we have a pretty decent amount of fuel cells. We have what I would describe as a functional foothold on this territory. We need to figure out where the hell House Ekaz is and how to murder them. And I suppose this is the thing I want. I suppose really that's a thing worth redirecting an agent to. We'll get the Landsrad thing. We will need the defense breaches eventually, but let's focus up like this. And I think this is the functional foothold I wanted. And from here, we can say that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you return, we are going to take this functional economic base and turn it into just a churning weapon of war, a churning engine of war, whatever phraseology really strikes fear into your heart. Just imagine I said that instead of the thing I did say. We're going to burn House Ekaz down, hopefully for one of the last times, because it's starting to get a little bit urgent out here on the surface of Arrakis. Come back next time to see how successful we are, and we'll see you then.